Now, one of the stories that kind of came out since our last interview was that King Von's baby's mom came out and said that one of Von's close friends was trying to get with her. Do you know her?
What's the baby mom name? Kima? I
I think
believe that's
so.
his BM name. Kima. I don't know her. I never met her. You know, Von was a lady man. I wouldn't say a lady man. He was a whoremonger. Cause we ain't gonna call it a lady man and make it seem like it's something good. He was a whoremonger, like we all be, cause we don't really know what to chase. When you come out on the hood, that's the first thing they tell you. You ain't doing this. You ain't have to say. So we start chasing it. And so with her, I don't know too much about her, but who cares if somebody tried to hit you? Von was doing the same thing to everybody else. He would hit people, girls when they was locked up. What's the difference? That's even crazier, because the nigga got to come home. And Von was doing it to everybody else. And the thing be about the women, they try to make it seem like, oh, he tried to. Man, I'm sure women be easy to go. If you just, so they'll tell you that part, but she probably didn't tell you that she went. Cause she probably tell you that part, but God willing, she didn't. But it ain't nothing to get too riled up over, because that's what the guys did. Von did that himself. Who is Von? Is he greater or better than anybody else? Because with Von sitting there right now, it said that he ain't greater or better than nobody. But he just like all men because he dead. Either men are dead or they're going to die. He ain't greater than nobody else. Why should Von get different? Ain't no respect among sinners. These are killers. They will kill you. Is it so much the more that they lay down with your woman? They will kill you. Who cares? They want to fight over something like that, but we ain't fighting over the losses of life. But y'all want to talk about that? Because men be caring more about who we laying down with than, you know, who we gonna end up with in the end. So I get it, you know. I was once sexually driven like that myself. For sure. All men be for real. But so it makes sense to me though, Cap. Especially if she decent. I probably would have tried. If I wasn't no man of God operating in the rightness of the heart, like who cares, bro? We all did it. You would hit your girl best friend. No, I don't care about a nigga that's dead, his girl or whatever, like, cause his son. Bro, we all was doing that. Von was hitting niggas' girls, folks' moms was getting hit, all kind of stuff. You would hit somebody OG, they mother, who you hang out with every day. What is the other stuff like? Ain't nobody listening to all that, man. We hypocrites. We be hypocrite. We talk about somebody else for doing the same thing we would do if we given a chance. The same thing. People would talk about somebody else for doing something that they don't know. Like, keep going through life. You gonna do something. You talked about somebody else for doing it. You looked at them, called them dirty, called them evil, called them wicked. And watch how you gonna go ahead and walk in that same thing. Because it's the body. The body want whatever he could get.
What about, we talked about Kayla B a little bit earlier, but I know at one point she used to hang out with STL. What was that whole dynamic like? When did she start coming around, or did she come around?
She started coming around a bits and pieces. And so we really started kind of getting acquainted with Kayla B over Twitter. You know, that's a lot of the communication lines and all of that was through Twitter. And so, you know, it wasn't too much about Von having a sister on the other side, because she was a woman, she was a girl. And so it's like, nobody thinking about her. She's a girl. Obviously, niggas like, don't get too tight-knit with her because she could get you set up. But it wasn't like Kayla B was just like this person on the... We was getting to know her, but many people didn't care about that. One, she looked good. So you know how that is. The only way to kill a strong man is by a woman. So niggas don't care. Troy and them, he got killed over there on the ops block. Cause, bro, you see how we be terrified of them. We won't go over there on our own, but if it's a woman over there, niggas are going right over there to their death. Cause that's what we do. But she looked good. So wasn't nobody worried about her being from STL. We worried about whether or not if she gonna tweet back and talk to us, because we looking for the attention from a beautiful woman. That's really just really what it was. She was so attractive that didn't nobody care where she was from, bro. And then she was Von's sister. This Von's sister, what you gonna do? You gonna kill folks' sister? No, you better off if somebody gonna do it, hey Von, you better off if anybody gonna do it, let him do it. Rather than you doing it, cause rather than not, bro, niggas just know that this is Von, bro. Like Von love everybody, so if you touch his family, you know, ain't no telling what he might do to you. And so I feel like at that time it wasn't too big, her being on the other side or anything like that. It just kind of was what it was. You gotta understand that. We had females on our block who we engaged with every day. They was always on their side. They was always on their side. And pictures with them. And still coming to the block. So it was like, what could we do? Kill them too? Like, so it was just kind of, you just let girls do what they do and you kind of not get too close to them. Cause you never know, they could give location where you are, any of that. But, you know, the women was getting passes then, you know. It's pretty much just getting passes.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.